Andrea Smith with Mommytech TV here at CES 2015, and I'm here with my co-host, Rebecca Levy.
Hi.
Welcome. We just want to talk a little bit about the trends we've seen at the show here so far. You know, we've had some chance to walk around. We've been to a few events, Bluetooth, a few. Interesting. So the first thing I think is, you know, we're seeing this Internet of Things. I'm seeing a lot of companies come out with smart home kits. The smart lights that you can change and use your app, ways to kind of remotely control things in your house. My frustration with this is that they won't work with any other smart home item you have in your house.
I know, it's really weird. You know, it reminds me of before everyone had a universal mini USB for your phone, and every phone had a different charger, and it was so annoying. That's what this is like. Unless you buy a system, everything's not necessarily working together, and so you're locked in. I mean, one of my favorite things was Corky had the app-controlled power strip, which is my favorite thing, and I think there are a lot of people out there who use flat irons, and so my fear is always I left it on, and I think then to know that you can shut off a power strip remotely is so brilliant, but then if I get that, I have to. I'm not wanting 8 apps controlling one controlling
and
my heat.
Standards. I mean, there's Wi-Fi, there's Bluetooth, there's Zigbee, there's Z-Wave, there's you know, Bluetooth Smart. There's all kinds of different communications with these devices, and there's no real standard yet. So I think that mainstream people are still really confused about how this is all going to come together. But the good news is Nest has come out with a Works with Nest program. So a lot of people early adopters who've taken the Nest Smart Thermostat and bought that and used it, that will now work with certain other products.
Right. I love the Nest smoke alarm. Sort of is my favorite. As anyone who has taken the broom and gone like this to their smoke alarm test, that is a great one. I mean, I think that as you get bigger and bigger players and you get consolidation, we're going to start to get some opening up.
What about TVs? What have you seen?
So I know we were talking earlier. So Roku, I will admit, I do everything through my Xbox. It's like I have the Xbox, I just do everything through the Xbox. But Roku, what was so amazing to me is that whole Roku platform and dashboard is now being used by television makers. And there were a bunch of them that were coming on Hire, TLO, where they're just using Roku as their built-in platform to create a smart TV rather than creating their own whole proprietary technology. And I thought that was brilliant.
Yeah, and it's a great user interface. It's really simple to use.
So simple. It's one remote, so you're not switching on and off. I'm not crazy about a lot of the smart TVs because I think they don't always integrate well with all of the apps, and they can be very clunky to find everything. This is beautiful.
Nice.
And then my favorite thing was the search functionality, the fact that it showed you either an actor or a movie, whatever you were searching for, and it showed you across all the platforms. That's always my thing, is this on Netflix? We already paid for Netflix. If it's on Netflix, I'm going to do it. Is it on Amazon Prime? I already paid for Amazon Prime. Is
right,
there,
so you need to know, what is it on that I have?
Yeah.
The other really cool thing that I've seen is, you know, last year was all about wearables, all about wearable tech, but this year there's really a little sense of fashion and do I really want to wear it? So instead of wearing a big clunky band, I now have this Swarovski crystal bracelet here, which looks
so
beautiful.
Coveted. Everyone's coveting that.
It's my bling. This is now going to be integrated with the Misfit Shine activity tracker, which is one of my favorites because I think I get a really, a very proper, you know, good data from it. I think it really is a good measurement. So that's being integrated into beautiful necklaces and bracelets like this. And I really like that trend of wearable technology you'll actually want to wear.
Yeah, nobody wants the big gray plastic thing around their wrist.
Yeah.
I mean, that's for the gym.
Yeah.
There's no
and we have one more exciting announcement. Rebecca, why don't you tell us what the big news here is at CES?
So I guess we get to finally announce. Andrea and I have been hiding out in a studio for the last 4 weeks, I think, in New York City. So we are launching the first parenting podcast that is focused on parenting in the digital age. It's called Parenting Bites, and it's going to be part of the new CBS podcast network, which is called Play It.
Which is announced here, right here at CES.
Announced at CES, and it's really exciting. They're launching with about 25 podcasts from, you know, big radio sports personalities, wrestlers, TV people, and us.
Yay! So we're going to have lots of topics about digital parenting. I'll be talking about technology and gadgets, and people can find us or tweet us or reach us where?
The best place is facebook.com/parentingbites, BYTES, because it's technology. And I think it'll be weekly. It's about a 45-minute podcast, and then we'll be taking reader questions too, because there's a lot of digital dilemmas in this space. And a lot of parents, I always say, we're the guinea pig generation for raising this first generation of digital kids. and we'll be tackling all of those issues.
Very exciting. I'm looking forward to it. So send us your questions. I'm Andrea Smith from Mommytech TV with Rebecca Levy. Thank you so much from CES 2015.